inch. So that's just a quick heads up for you. Once again, this storm is moving right over Germantown. Heavy rainfall definitely anticipated. If I put a little bit of a loop on there to show you exactly what's been happening over the last 45 minutes with this storm. It started off in southwest Shelby County, so a little bit west of Whitehaven, and it kind of just gained strength as it continued to push off to the east. So heavy rainfall definitely happening with this cell, as well as possible hail. So we're keeping our eye on it. Definitely concerning because I know we had a lot of severe thunderstorms last Sunday. It's only been 7 days and we're dealing with rain and more storms right now. As of right now, we're not seeing any rotation in that storm. That's great, but high winds and possible hail are our main concerns. Once again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning for Shelby County, and it is until 2:45 this afternoon, and it's 2:18 right now, so they will be expiring it shortly. There's also a thunderstorm that is moving right over Bartlett, and it kind of gained a little bit of strength, but it has since weakened in the last 5 minutes or so. But you can definitely hear a few rumbles of thunder as well. If I zoom in just a little bit, this is happening right over Forest Hill. I think there is a T-dot that we can take right now to show you exactly what's happening. Heavy rainfall, as you see, it did freeze on us there, but it's heavy rainfall in that area. Traffic is happening. This storm, right now, high winds are the main concern. So if we put on our Barrett button, that lets us know what kind of threats we're looking at. And it looks like there is a chance for some hail there. Radar is indicating around 1 inch size hail. So if that's falling, that's definitely dangerous. That could definitely do some damage here in the Mid-South. Anywhere, anytime hail that size falls from the sky. And unfortunately, hail is one of those things where there's nothing you can do about it. So, our main concern, and the thing I wanted to hop on and tell you exactly what we're looking at as possible high winds. Our radar is indicating that the winds could be near 60 miles an hour. And as you see, it kind of already went through the main part of town and it's headed into Fayette County, but it is hovering over that Germantown area, headed near Forest Hill and Bailey and Collierville. So if you know anyone out there, I know it is the 4th of July weekend, so a lot of people are having cookouts. A lot of people are enjoying the nice, hot, sunny weather. But one of these pop-up storms headed our way. And this is what happens this time of the year. Some of these storms pop up and they are severe out of nowhere. I'm going to zoom out and let you guys see exactly what's happening across the entire area. In case you don't live in Shelby County, what's happening outside your doorstep? Not much. We're not seeing much activity. All of the stronger storms are staying to the south as well as to the east of us right now. We just have this one storm that is showing pretty strength as wind speeds for us right now. 60 mile an hour winds moving that way. It's crossing 385. It's moving southeast. It's almost in Fayette County. There's a look at an updated scan that our radar just captured. So it's over the Germantown area. There's a lot of apartments in this area here off of Forest Hill and near Bailey and Highway 72, and moving off of 385 as well in East Shelby Drive. So if you know someone outside in that area near Wolf River Boulevard or West Powell Road, moving near Collierville Arlington Road as well, give them a heads up. Hey, there's a storm coming your way and it could be severe. The winds could be high. I know a lot of people are still doing cleanup from last Sunday, so you could have some loose leaves, loose limbs all around your yard. Definitely want to make sure that you are cleaning that up at this time. If you know that you have any of that stuff, just come on inside because you don't want any of that stuff to be blowing around with 60 mile an hour winds. Things could get dangerous. I'm going to zoom out one more time. This storm does expire at 2:45 and it's 2:22 as of right now. Hail and heavy rainfall are our main concerns. So there's your heads up. I'll zoom in one more time so you guys can see it. There's a lot of lightning associated with this as well. It is hot outside. It feels very hot and very humid. And I'll let you see what you can expect for the rest of this evening. I know this is our first time on a newscast today, but there is a severe thunderstorm watch in effect as well until 8 o'clock tonight. And as we go through our futurecast really quickly, you can see that there are some chances of possible isolated thunderstorms that could be continuing to pop up throughout the night and maybe even overnight into your Monday morning. So your Monday morning commute could also be a little bit wet and unsettled as you head out the door. So definitely a heads up there. You can take your time and make sure that you know exactly what's going on outside your doorstep. Well, I want to give you a look at that severe thunderstorm watch that is been issued until 8 o'clock this afternoon. And there you go. You can see Shelby County is in that. The entire viewing area is, if you are in pink, that means you're under a severe thunderstorm watch. What does that mean? If one of these storms pop up over your house, you can definitely anticipate having some high winds, maybe some heavy rainfall, definitely some lightning. It is very hot outside, so you definitely want to be caught under one of these storms because it could be a little bit strong to severe. We are also in a level 1 and a level 2. Our main concerns, like I keep saying, high winds and heavy rainfall, and that's going to continue to be the case for at least the rest of this afternoon. Hopefully around 7, 8 o'clock, we start to see things kind of settling down here in the metro area. They did shave back a little bit, so they took Germantown out of it. So if you are on the other side of 240, downtown Memphis, you are not included in this severe thunderstorm warning. However, if you live on 385, anywhere near Collierville, headed into Fayette County, you are a part of this. Even parts of Cordova, unfortunately, there's heavy rainfall moving through Shelby Farms. The strongest of the storm, though, is headed eastward, going into Fayette County. And I'll put a little bit of a storm track on here to see. So Collierville, 2:38 p.m., Piperton at 2:54 p.m. And the hail size, as of right now, our system is picking up less than an inch. However, the National Weather Service, their radar is saying that it could be picking up an inch size hail. So that's falling. Fortunately, hail is one of those things that you really can't prevent at all. We have seen one report so far of about half of an inch size hail in Germantown. So a lot going on outside in this one area. Unfortunately, all of us are not getting rain, and some of us actually will probably be spared. Some of us might not see any rain at all this evening, but we just have these isolated pop-up storms, and it's summertime, so we always know that if this happens, you never know when one could pop up on your doorstep, and this is what's happening here. I'll put another lapse on it, a time lapse, so you can see what's been happening over the last 45 minutes. It continued to develop. It started off behind Whitehaven, so really southwest Shelby County, and it kind of continued to just grow and strengthen. The winds got higher and the rainfall picked up, and some of that hail size continued to grow too. So as of right now, we only have one report of half-inch size hail. We did see one TDOT camera showing the rainfall there in Shelby County, and that was on 385. Definitely some heavy rainfall in that area. So please make sure that if you're driving this afternoon, if you know anyone who might be having a cookout in Collierville, tell them, hey, watch out, there is a storm headed your way, and it's got some high winds involved as well. So unfortunately, this is one of those storms that you just never know how bad things can get. So we don't want to make sure that, we do want to make sure that you are safe at any time, but I know that a lot of people are on edge from the storms that we got last Sunday. So still a lot of rainfall, still high winds. There's an update of this storm. As it continues to push off to the east, we'll start to see things kind of scale back just a little bit. But I do want to just go through what we are anticipating, because this is our first time on air today, but there's a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for the entire Mid-South. This one cell is moving through Shelby. It's almost in Fayette County right now, but still the winds are very high. So the National Weather Service went ahead and issued that severe thunderstorm warning. We also are in a level 1 and a level 2 for the rest of today. This evening around 7 or 8 o'clock, things will quiet down. So if you do have any cookouts or anything like that, just make sure that you are being weather aware. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and toss you back to your regularly scheduled programming that's happening on ABC right now. But I am tracking these storms, and if anything else happens, I will provide you an update as soon as possible. I turned my mic off really quickly. This storm is probably going to continue to move through Shelby County, but we should be okay for now. If they issue another one,